You're listening to the LouddMouth Radio Network.
What's up, y'all? It's the homie Sonny. Y'all know what time it is. It's Sonny's LouddMouth Comedy Presents, and we're coming back for a whole new show for January 10th, 2025. And guess what? It's a Friday night. Do not play around. Go to LouddMouth Comedy, LouddMouth comedy.com. We got some amazing comedians for the next show. Feature comedians Jamario McClain, Regina Ivory, and you know the show is hosted by nobody other than the Marina Comedy, Kevin Davis. Doors open at 7. Comedy showcase starts at 8, and your feature comedies go up right after that. $25 advance tickets, $35 at the door. But guess what? Right now, we got a limited time offer of 2 tickets for $45. You got to get them, LouddMouthComedy.com, and check it. My birthday people, I know this is Capricorn season now. We're going into January. If you got a group of folks and you want to come in and have a good time, go ahead and get your reserved tables. You know you can get those right now, LouddMouthComedy.com. Don't wait. Limited time offer. See y'all then. Peace. Welcome to LouddMouth Radio Network. My name is Sonny. As a former professional athlete turned entrepreneur realtor and the producer of LouddMouth Radio Network, I look forward to bringing content to you that empowers, inspires, and entertains you. Tune in each week as we have unscripted and unfiltered talks from entrepreneurship, real estate, politics, entertainment, comedy, LGBTQ topics, day-to-day life, and everything in between. All shows available on demand 24/7 on your favorite podcast platforms.
The Breeze Effect is your premier destination for professional in-home wine tastings and mobile wine bar services. Our customized mobile trailer is designed to bring a touch of elegance and sophistication to any event. At Breeze Effect, we believe that every celebration deserves an intimate and unique experience that you and your guests will remember for a lifetime.
Portals Entertainment Center is a new 13,000 square foot entertainment experience now open in Temecula. Portals creates a space where your imagination can be set free. Step into an immersive entertainment center that will take visitors into one of our many attractions, which include 2 9-hole indoor mini golf courses, an immersive laser tag arena, a designated arcade space, a food service component, party and event spaces, and a hidden 21 and over lounge. Portals aims to give each visitor a unique experience, taking them to unknown worlds and experiencing an entertainment center like no other. Open 7 days a week, located at 26469 Inez Road in Temecula, California, in between At Home and Temecula Theaters. Come check us out and step into adventure.
Save the date, April 1st through the 6th, 2025. Save the date, April 1st through the 6th, 2025. Sonny's LouddMouth Comedy Presents For the Love of Comedy Spring Comedy Festival is happening right in the Temecula Valley area. We're talking about 6 days, over 10 plus shows, over 30 plus comedians. Woo, I need you to be prepared and be ready. So guess what? I need you to bookmark this website, LouddMouthComedyFestival.com. This is with a comedy lineup, all the announcements, schedule, all the great things that's going on, from networking events, cocktail kickoff, multiple comedy shows. Even we'll have something for the family. I cannot wait for you guys to participate. So I need you to make sure you mark the dates, April 1st through the 6th. Hold the website, LouddMouthComedyFestival.com. And be prepared. More announcements coming soon. All right, y'all.
Okay,
Ciao.
All right, Mario, we on it, baby. Sometimes
at least they let me know too. It's been recorded and live streamed.
Best believe it. They like, look, don't play with me. It's all happening. Okay, I see you there, dog. I'm trying to make sure we good here. Okay. Are you on your Facebook page?
No, I'm not on Facebook.
All right. I'm just make sure we're rolling. We're live here. We're recording. Yep, we're recording here. And I don't know. So we'll just see if hopefully our listeners and followers and whomever else is keyed in can see us. What's up, Mr. McClain? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. What up? What up? What up?
Man, it's January 7th. This is a whole week in the new year. 2025 is already up and running. See how fast this thing be going?
Yep. We in the
I
future.
appreciate you. Huh?
I said we in the future. It's official. We in the future.
Absolutely.
Robots is flying. What is it? Self-driving cars and.
Man, I don't know how old you are, but do you remember the Jetsons?
Of course, I remember the Jetsons. But I'm 40.
That shit, huh?
I remember I'm 40, but I remember the Jetsons and the Flintstones.
Word. Like everything. I don't have a Rosie. That's the Tesla damn robots they got out.
Yeah. No, you see
flying cars.
You see the self-driving cars in Hollywood.
Yeah. Oh man, let me tell you, Hollywood be cracking me up with them damn little
the little delivery
cars that go down the street. I be captivated every single time when I see them. I want to stalk it.
Yeah, I was just out there on Sunday night, and I seen about 3 of those little delivery robots on the sidewalk. And then I seen like 3 or 4 of the self-driving cars. They call Waymo, where you it's like an Uber. Yeah, it's called Waymo, WAYMO. But they only like in like 3 cities. It's only like I think out here.
That's
I
crazy.
believe in Atlanta, but it's only like 3 cities that have the self-driving cars.
That is crazy. And was people in the car?
Yeah, there's people in the back seat. They literally get a ride.
Not today. No.
They don't go on the freeway though. They stay on the streets, but it's still kind of like it's just like you look at it, you be tripping out like what the hell? You drive by it and you see nobody driving.
I know, right? You're like, is this a phantom in this snap? No, you're not driving a phantom. You had a phantom driving you. What kind of shit, man? Yeah. But you know what? It's test cities like LA that you will see a lot of that ingenuity. You know, so it's not uncommon, but that just goes to show you. So I'm hoping that we're still gonna have some comedy shows and have real people sitting in the audience and not a bunch of
AI can't take jobs from comedy because comedy it's an art. They could do AI could take over making movies and making music, but not making jokes.
You know what? Keep it.
You got to live
live format, because man, they'll clone you around this joint, man.
You got to have comedy comes from truth and stories and living. So I don't think AI or robots they can't duplicate that.
Can't mimic it, right?
Can't mimic it.
Truly. Really and truly. It is crazy because I know Tyler Perry even talked about how he was getting ready to do some multi-million-dollar at his studio, and Homeboy saw this, these AI featured abilities to out a set, and it just made him curb everything. He was
he was wasting money. He was like, you just buy that program and they're gonna do everything.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, it's a whole new way,
a whole nother beast, and it takes it to a whole nother level. And I think you got a very good point that for many of us that are in this industry, I think it's a bigger time than ever that the presence is like so important. You know what I mean? And I think the impact is even larger because you can't even tell. Looking at social media, you have to sometimes watch to even know to know that what you're looking at is even authentic.
It's crazy because my girl pointed out too. It was like a model on IG, and she's like, "Oh, she's like she's AI," and I was like, "What?" And I really started looking at her other pictures, and I was like, she started looking more and more like a video game, and I was tripping out because the first video, it's just her walking with like music in the background, but it was like, I was like, nah, that can't be AI. And then the more pictures I looked, the more it looked fake. And this shit crazy. So the AI
can use filters and stuff on there.
No, you can use filters, but I'm telling you, like, so they could literally take over for like influencers too.
Correct.
Yeah, because you don't need them no more. If you could just create them and then post
and duplicate them.
It's like a machine, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even regular people got to go to sleep.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm telling you, look it up. It's a few.
I believe it. And
I'm trying to figure.
Today, she said she made her a digital copy, an AI copy of herself I think she's gonna teach classes or something with it. And I was like,
Yeah, I'm trying to figure a way to invest in some of those AI companies that's gonna blow up in like 5-10 years, or because it's gonna be the way.
Oh, they're already blowing up now. You know how much bread being kicked out to them already?
I'm telling you, I'm trying to find out which one to put money in, or you could, because you get in at the beginning. That's how you get really rich. I'm telling you.
Hell yeah, you ain't never told a lie, and then you can be up there slinging your jokes with no pressure.
Oh yeah, I get rich. I'll still do comedy. I'll still do comedy, but that's the whole point. Once you get some fuck you money, then you get to be like, I'm gonna do whatever I want.
Up like Lauryn Hill, like Jamario. The show started at 9.
Oh yeah, I ain't showing up.
It's 11 o'clock, sir. You be like, oh yeah, you ready? I'm ready.
No, I'm still gonna do comedy, even if I get like Jerry Seinfeld, Jay Leno. Them motherfuckers is almost billionaires. They still perform and tour a lot.
Best believe it. Jay Leno.
So I'm still gonna do it, even if I got enough money where I don't need to do it. I'm still gonna do it though.
Heck yeah, man! I ain't mad. That's one of the things. Like somebody say, you know what? If you had, if money was no object, if you didn't have to, conservatively figure out how to, I would still be doing this. I'm doing now.
What'd you say?
I said, if I've had that question posed, like if money was no object,
yeah, what would you be doing?
Whatever, like what would you be doing right now, right? And I'm like, I'll be doing what I'm doing right now. But it'd be leveled up beyond words, like way beyond you could ever, but it would still be the same concentrated aspects. LouddMouth Radio be running, LouddMouth Comedy be going, LouddMouth TV, all of that shit.
Yeah.
It would still be right there, ever-descent. You know what I'm saying?
Have the whole network.
That's it. And you know what? Let me officially welcome you to LouddMouth Radio Network, because you are officially a featured guest on our network. And I think it's a wonderful time because January for us as a network, this hits 12 years for LouddMouth Radio Network, man. So it's really nice to have. Today's technically the third show for us in the new year. And the best part about it is being able to have opportunities to speak to people like yourself. So I want to officially welcome you, right?
Thank you.
Yeah.
12 years is it's a long time. So that's
it's
a congratulations on your part, because it's that whole longevity and to still have staying power. That make a big deal. And it's beautiful. That's dope. I'm excited to do the show on Friday too.
Same here. I was talking to Kevin early, and he's like, "Man, yeah, this is going to be a fantastic show." I said, "Hey, the best thing I just try to really do is assemble, just really good energy in the space. You know what I'm saying?" And for Temecula, we're still such a much more ripe area that is not as saturated as Los Angeles is, where where your neck of the woods is. And it just gives a lot of opportunity, man. I think the biggest thing is it gives a wonderful opportunity for comics to come out there and do their thing. The actual audience and the whole vibe and the whole energy is usually very high. The room is really strong. So it just gives a great rollout. And I think I mentioned this to you about a month ago. We were talking. I'm doing the first LouddMouth Comedy Festival out here in April, which is kicking off April Fool's Day. What better time to start a comedy festival, right?
Yeah.
But I'm just really excited about being present in this time and place, and just trying to be the resource and the connection, which is what LouddMouth is always about. So what I want to do, this opportunity of this show is about Jamario. I want to give an opportunity for our audience to know a little bit more about you. I'm sure you got some good followers that are watching you on the Instagram and Facebook and TikTok or wherever else they are. And they're seeing these snippets of you, on stage.
Yeah.
But there's a whole lot more to Jamario, right?
Oh yeah.
And what I want to do is give you an opportunity, Jamario, to share on this episode of For the Love of Comedy, who you are, and I want to give you an opportunity to just kind of introduce yourself and let us know where you're from, and we'll just kind of graduate into to the point where you are now.
Yeah, well, shit, I'm Jamario McClain. I can say veteran comedian now because I've been doing it like 15 years.
Nice.
From Long Beach, born in Inglewood. Born in Inglewood. I was born Inglewood, but then grew up Long Beach area, and we all, it's like comedy kind of found me. It chose me, I went to college. I played college football, so I went to college. First, I went to Cerritos Junior College, and I transferred to a college in Arkansas, a university, and I started doing comedy right when I graduated college, and I came back at the end. I graduated college in 2008, and I started doing comedy in 2009, like the end of 2009.
What school did you go to? You mind me asking in Arkansas?
In Arkansas, it was a school called Ouachita Baptist. It was a little Division II school. I played football. Yeah, it was in Arkadelphia, Arkansas.
You sound like me. I went to art college in Savannah, Georgia.
So it was in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, that shit was a dry county.
Yeah,
and it was like private. It was like a Baptist school. It was cool though. We got it was smaller school, so I got I graduated and it was a cool experience. But that made me get into comedy though, because Arkansas was boring as shit.
I can imagine. You had to find something to do. What was the population? 3,000?
I just remember it just being, this is back before this is like I went out there in 2006. So think about it, was before the iPhone. Facebook just started cracking like with colleges only. MySpace was popular.
That's it.
MySpace was the shit.
Weaned out.
MySpace was the shit though at that time. And then they had like Black Planet and all that. But at that time, Facebook was only for college students. And I was on MySpace more, and I got introduced to Facebook when I went to Arkansas. And I'm like, what the fuck is Facebook? But I started roasting. We do roast each other, and I started like realizing that when I get back to LA, I want to try to get into like entertainment because I got my bachelor's degree in communications. Where I wanted to get into like sports broadcasting or maybe some acting.
What position did you play in football?
I played cornerback and free safety. So I played defensive
fast, huh?
Oh yeah, I had wheels. Yeah, I was like Deion Sanders. I was like prime.
He was like prime.
I was like prime. So yeah, that football was fun. It was just like a means to get through school. Right. I didn't really have my mind right where I'd be like, oh, I could get to the NFL.
Okay.
I wish I did because I probably could have got there, but I worked.
Sounds like it, bro. I played basketball, so I played college and played professionally. So
that's what I'm saying. Like you don't realize your opportunities until they're gone.
Say it again, sir.
Yeah. I got interviewed. I got interviewed by they came out to see me. Okay. I got interviewed by the New York Giants and the Minnesota Vikings when I was in college, my senior year. Wow. And I was always fast. I ran a fast 40, but it was just like I broke my hand my senior year. I'm playing defense, so it was like hard to get interceptions. It was just like a kind of setback.
Your main hand or your?
No, I don't even remember. It was my. It was my main hand. I think I did break my right hand. I can't remember though. That's what's crazy. It was so long ago. But I started doing stand up when I got back to LA. Okay. Like just to see if I could do it, and I didn't even know where to go or like how to even like I looked online because I didn't even think about going to do an open mic or something. I didn't even know what an open mic was. And I found a show on Craigslist and I did a show. So my first time ever doing comedy, I did a book show at a barbershop in downtown LA that I found on Craigslist.
Craigslist, not
Craigslist. It was obviously I didn't get paid, but it was like a chance to perform in front of a real audience where it ain't just comedians.
Right.
And I think that was crucial though, because if I would have went to open mic, I probably would have been turned off. Like, oh, this shit whack.
Oh yeah, I could imagine out the gate. Yeah, it probably would have gave you a whole nother feeling that you wouldn't have been.
Oh yeah, like I don't want to do this. This ain't fun.
Yeah.
But the first time it was like a regular show. People coming, they want to see who's funny or who's on the show, and it was a cool experience. It was a dude named Martini. It was a black dude. I ain't talked to him or seen him in years.
Martini,
but his name was Martini. It was a black dude named Martini. He had a white girlfriend named Jules, and they were producing little shows here and there, and it was a fun experience.
I'm like, is that their real name?
I remember it, because it was my first time performing, and then to this day, some of the people that was on that show I know, and I still know to this day.
That's what's up. Listen, I can remember in my college days, man. Small Fry, Chocolate. She don't went back to her government name, but Chocolate was running. Akatunde, I done reconnected with Akatunde on Facebook. We haven't seen each other since like mid-90s.
Yeah.
I helped record part of Akatunde. He did this special in Savannah. And you just think about the transcending of time. Ain't that crazy?
Oh yeah.
Like to see some of those folks, many, 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 many years ago, and still seeing.
Oh yeah, I'm still in contact with a lot of people I play college, like play sports with, and even doing stand up. It's a big community, but it's a small community at the same time.
It is.
Where you're gonna run into people and be constantly seeing the same people, but then you start going different levels or different ways in your career, and then you end up kind of losing touch with some people because you all go on different paths.
Correct. And everybody's kind of moving on their own,
Yeah, it's weird. It's kind of weird like that, where at one moment you working with a lot of the same people, and then out of nowhere you just stop seeing those people, and they doing other stuff, or you kind of level up, or you start doing bigger shows or other shows. But then, as long as you still just performing and putting energy into it, you can't take no time off. I realized that.
Ooh,
I never really took time off. I always did it,
I did. I took some time off, big time.
Yeah, because taking time off kind of messes with momentum, and
it does. Hell, I'm feeling it just from the show.
Yeah,
taking off December, coming back in on January, and that's crazy. So you're speaking truth. Number one, it is very much that consistency.
Consistency,
and as you say, the staying relevant.
Yeah, in LA, so many people too, so it's like very competitive, oversaturated, and you got to find a way to not really outwork people, but you have to find a way to
stand out. And
no, you got to find a way to, even if you don't feel like doing that shit, just force yourself and just kind of just still keep showing up, right? And just keep showing up and stay in the game. Like, when you put yourself out the game, that's when you don't have a chance. Like, that's the only people that don't make it. As far as like especially in stand-up or anything, is the ones that quit. Like, literally, that's just if you stay in it, eventually something's gonna happen. You're gonna crack something. I ain't saying you're gonna be Kevin Hart or Joe Coy, but
you choose the level of what that's gonna look like.
Yeah, but in general, sometimes it's luck, sometimes it's timing, sometimes it's relationships. If certain people that you deal in your circle, but it's still like, you in the stratosphere of having opportunity to do a arena or a theater or open up for such and such, or you just always that one opportunity away. That'd be like, damn. And then someone else will see you like, I like that person. Let me put them on the world, put them on a tour. Let me get them my own show.
Cat Williams was notorious because I lived in Atlanta, and so many people he put on.
Oh yeah, and he take care of all his openers. They make bread. He would get on like 20,000 for like just to do 20 minutes on stage.
Word.
Yeah, like Cat Williams take care of his people, and there's certain comics that do. They take care of they circle, or people they work with. Kevin Hart, same thing with his openers. Mm-hmm. All those dudes is hella successful because of Kevin Hart, and they don't even got to be household names. They taken care of because of who they like I said, that relationship, and then one of them be like, oh, I'm tired of working under Kevin Hart. I want to do my own thing. That's cool too, but it's like, if it's working, why break it? You just, you traveling the world. Yeah. You traveling the world doing damn arenas.
Right.
Yeah.
True that.
Even with me, like right now I'm doing cruise ships and they pays well and I get to travel, but it's like, that wasn't my goal. It's just something that ended up happening. And it's like what I was talking about, staying in it, not quitting or taking time off, or because then you never know, you might have opportunity, but now you're not ready for it because you ain't performed in a few months, or you took a 9 to 5 and you can't quit that job to be gone for 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, stay in the game, and it's right now it's paying off for me. Like, the cruise ships, it pays well, and it's like, it's making me a stronger comedian. Period. I'm doing more reps. I'm
dealing with so many variations of audiences.
Oh yeah, but I'm in, as far as the repetitions, I'm doing 30-minute sets at a time, so I could do.
Oh word.
Yeah, I got like 5 different 30-minute sets right now.
Oh good.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Because then you can pull for whatever. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how long have you been doing the cruise ships?
Exactly a year. I've been doing them a year. I started last January, so it's been a year.
Oh, right at a year.
At a year.
All right. And I know you went out Christmas holiday. You came right back right after Christmas Eve, I think.
I came back on Christmas. I went to Mexico for 3 days, made a quick little bread.
Came on back. Put the Christmas
Came right back. I was gone from the 21st and then came back on the 24th.
real quick. Ding ding. Them
Yep.
enchiladas.
I made it back for the Christmas Eve party, all that shit.
That's what's
I didn't
up.
miss nothing.
Exactly. So for you, now that you hit the 15-year mark, so you kind of really in this, I would say, that stride, right?
Yeah.
For you, when did it really started clicking? Like how much in that time period since you've been at it did you start seeing the clicking happen? Or do you feel like you're at that point? Do you feel like you've already hit that point where things are starting to click more?
I think it's just starting to happen now within the last few years, but like COVID kind of obviously put a big ass like a big obstacle and a big like slow down everybody. But then some people actually benefited from it because they pivoted and they ended up doing other stuff like online, or they blew up social media because they started focusing on other shit because obviously COVID stopped you from performing live shows.
Right.
But with me, no, it's just the you in control of your career. So it's like me, it's just more being like hands-on with who and the next things I'm trying to do or projects or working on writing on scripts or trying to break through in acting, but like not waiting for nothing or no opportunity. I gotta go and create that. That's the mindset I'm on right now. The next things I'm gonna do that's like to level up on the next level or to get opportunities. Yeah, I can't wait for Cat Williams to offer me to go on the road with him. You know what I'm saying? I gotta become my own headliner.
Yeah,
I gotta make my own tour. That's what I mean.
It's a lot of that. It's a lot of that. You know,
It has to be self. A lot of it is self-created, self-produced, and keeping that like Master P mindset, like being like independent and not need because in Hollywood, man, you need once you get to a certain level, you need the agents and the Jewish lawyers and all that shit. Like it just comes hand in hand,
Right.
Yeah.
So for you right now, you're doing the cruise ships. Of course, I know you're making your rounds as far as shows. So
yeah. My first show of the year, I did on Sunday was my first show of the year. It was at Woody Harrelson's weed dispensary in West Hollywood.
Yeah. How was that?
It was fun. It's called The Wood. That shit was cool. But
I've heard of it. I've never been there, but I've heard
it's really nice. Yeah, they got they got like a little safari in the back. They got a koi pond, like a koi fish pond. And they got like little. It's like a dispensary / weed works. Like they have a few little like cabanas. They have like little cabanas you can rent out and smoke.
Woody ain't doing it like that. Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, he got it decked out. That shit. I was like, this ain't no damn dispensary. This is an Airbnb back here.
Okay.
They had like 6 of them. It probably was like it was like at least 7 or 8 different like little rooms in the back where we had the comedy show.
Yeah, they had a little how many people can he hold in there? How many people roughly you think was?
Well, for the comedy show, there it was like it's probably like 50 people. It was like for the little area we did the show, but yeah, they do it weekly there. Ronnie Raw does cannabis and comedy, so she got a little residency there, and she the one. She live in Temecula too. I told her to pull up on Friday.
Okay, yeah,
but then so that was on Sunday, and then that was my first show of the year. But then the same night, I did Chocolate Sundays, which was just this past Sunday.
Yeah, I saw that.
Like, I went from doing a little weed show where it was like 20 people. They high. I got them laughing, but they was like high. You know what I'm saying? It was a different type of crowd.
Hard audience.
They high. They got slow reaction.
Right.
And then go do Chocolate Sundays where it's like a hot club. It's packed. And it's like, so I had my first 2 shows of the year was like 2 different, and it was just like, and then last night I did the Improv in Hollywood with D. Ray Davis and like Guy Torrey was there. There was a few people up there. Brandon T. Jackson was up there.
Oh yeah.
Cool. Yeah, it was fun. That was just last night. And then tonight I'm gonna do this bar show in Santa Monica. So it's like I still, I'm doing the clubs, but I'll be doing bars still. It's just like doing everything.
Keeps you reps, like you said.
You get your reps in, but
it diversifies you. It diversifies you, and it gives you variations of audiences to let people see you. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt. This is just what it's about. Like, so after the bar show, I'll probably stop by the Comedy Store just to hang out because I ain't been up there since like down there October, November. I've just been gone. I ain't had a chance to really hang up there.
Okay. And about a few weeks ago, you did a show with DL Hughley too, right?
Yeah, that was at the Ice House. I did a show with DL on December 18th last month. he does a weekly show there on Wednesdays. And that was a great show too. That was another example of like just seeing the veterans and learning and like kind of watching how DL hosted. He, DL, a great host. And so he hosted, he headlined at the beginning. He did like 20, 30 minutes at the beginning. And then he did a lot of time in between, but that's his show. So he can do whatever he wants.
Right.
Yeah, but it was a great show. There were a lot of good comedians on that show, and the crowd was still laughing by the time I got up on stage because it was a lot of comedians. That show lasted about 2.5 hours.
Word. I know my boy Willis. He's flexed up there with DL on quite a few.
Yeah, I've seen Willis. I seen him when I did Earthquake radio show.
Word.
Earthquake got a show on Kevin Hart's Laugh Out Loud Network.
Laugh Out Loud on Sirius. Exactly.
Yep. And Willis was one of the panels, or he was there with the other comedians. Because they usually have like 4 comedians there when he do his show.
Word.
Yeah,
man. So for you right now, so how does the intersection of comedy and life, like how do you balance that?
Shit ain't. It is. It's just I'm engaged. Like my fiance support me, and she work in the industry, so she understand. She's
that's huge.
It's very key. Yeah, if you find a partner that got your back and is like just believe in you and support you, that's
absolutely. And understands it. They understand it. So
yeah,
they don't put so much pressure. Yeah,
that's the best feeling because it's like because it's already hard enough being out here, and it's like very, very hard industry and getting the rejections or just to have somebody come home to that got your back and support you and you could build an empire with. So that's kind of what I'm on too. And my kids are getting big. I got a 17-year-old and an 11-year-old, and that's all they used to me. Doing shows or like you gonna be in town and you got a show tonight or because they stay with their mom. But when I have them, I try not to do shows, but last year was a lot different because I had to be gone a lot, but it was a sacrifice, small sacrifice, make more money. Right. They're not complaining. They get whatever they want.
Right.
Yeah.
So they're out in the area with you, but they're just.
Yeah. I have 2 baby mamas. So my oldest son live in West Covina and then my younger son live in Long Beach.
Oh yeah.
So my younger son like a lot closer. Yeah.
That's what's up. So Jamario, man, it sounds like you've been maintaining the understanding of what the dynamics, what it looks like to be in this world. Comedy, it'll pull you and it'll challenge you.
Oh yeah.
What's probably been one of the biggest challenges you've had since you've been, So before you answer that, how long have you been straight full-time comedy?
Shit, straight full-time comic.
Mm-hmm.
The last time I had a regular job was in 2016. So damn near, that seemed like damn near 8 years. Yeah, almost 8 years now.
Word.
8, 9 years.
So on average, how many shows a week are you doing?
About 3 to 4. It depends if I'm on the cruise ships, and I do a lot more. But
right,
yeah, like when I'm back, even when I'm not on the ships, I'm at home. I do 3 to 4. It's like going to the gym. You got to go at least 3 to 4 times a week.
Right.
But as far as comedy, I was comfortable being broke for a long time because I was just doing stand-up. That shit don't pay right away.
Elaborate.
You're not getting money like that. You get $50 here, $25 there, $100 here, $200 there. Like obviously, a lot of people have not regular 9 to 5s and other hustles, or they doing Uber or Lyft or DoorDash, whatever. It's like now I'm making a living doing comedy. I'm paying my bills literally just from doing comedy. And before I was comfortable, I was hustling, doing other shit, but it was like I was really grinding. But I was like, that's all I knew. That was my lifestyle. It's like comedy is a lifestyle. It's not just a profession. And so I would be getting up or hanging out at the clubs or, I'm doing a lot of shows here and there, making money here and there because it's kind of ups and downs. Absolutely. But I was comfortable being broke and not having, I didn't need the new shit. I didn't need to go get a new car. My car worked fine, So in those early years, especially when I quit, I used to work at Costco and I quit my job and I was just focused on just doing it full time or trying to figure it out. Right. it was hard at certain points, but I got comfortable though. You be comfortable being uncomfortable and being okay to do some shows where you're not getting none but gas money or shit. I'll tell you some stories. I drove 12 hours to El Paso to feature and I don't know, I probably got paid about $300-$400.
El Paso, Texas?
Yeah.
Straight
But
out
just like stupid shit, like it don't add up. Like you doing it for the love. Like it's a wash. Like
for the love of comedy.
It cost me $300 to get there, but I'm getting paid $300 to perform. It's literally like a wash.
But do you take those opportunities to also try to perform in other places?
Yeah, of course. As I said, or you just build it up, or meet the booker, and then he come back, or he have you come back to be a headliner. You come back and make more money, but you got to have merchandise. Like that's why it's important to have merchandise, because that's how you end up making more money on top of. Because it's like, and unless you a household name, or you really hustling, comedy don't pay until you like headlining, until you really like working a lot and you on the road a lot. You know what I'm saying? It's just not one of those professions where people get into it should know that you doing that shit for free the first 2-3 years. Like you doing shows for free. You just want to perform. You ain't looking to make money doing stand-up. And anybody that just started out, they're like, yeah, I need to get paid for my time. Like, nah, it don't work that way. You got to pay dues. Like go to open mics, and you sometimes you got to pay to perform. Like those mics, some mics you literally got to pay to perform or buy a drink or whatever. But it pays off at the end if you just stick with it. That's what I'm saying. As long as you don't quit and you find your ways, and the money will come. The money will definitely come. I think after 10 years, you should be already seasoned, and you should be able to be making enough connections and make some money doing comedy after 10 years. I'm at 15 years, and I'm like doing I'm okay. Like I'm making money, but like I'm not where I want to be, and I can't imagine where I'm gonna be 10 years from now. But I know I'm gonna be a lot better than I was 10 years ago. You know.
So when you say you were comfortable being broke, how long had you been in comedy till you hit that point of saying, okay, I'm not comfortable no more, and you shifted?
It's like I meant being comfortable being broke is like all I was doing was stand up. I didn't have no regular 9 to 5. Like a 9 to 5 is safety net. Like you get.
Oh yeah.
That's what I mean. I didn't have no regular job, so I was like, the only money I had was from stand up, or I did little random shit or hustle, and I was doing like DoorDash, Instacart. But I meant as far as like, yeah, the people that have a 9 to 5, especially somebody that got a good 9 to 5, and then they decide like I'm gonna quit to do stand up full time. Like, don't quit that job yet.
Right.
And that's what I mean. That's what I mean.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. I wanted to get the clarity.
Those people are not gonna be comfortable being broke. Yeah, they're not. They're gonna be like, fuck this, I'm going back, and then it make you quit your dream.
Right.
So that's what I meant. That's what I meant by that. Like, I was like, I didn't have a 9 to 5. I didn't have that steady check coming in. So I was comfortable staying my ass at home, figuring it out. I didn't have to go out every night. I was comfortable, living below my means, But now I'm good. Like, we winning right now.
You're starting to see the fruits of your labor.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Me and my fiance, we live in a 4-bedroom house in a nice neighborhood, got a pool, Yeah,
that's the California dream, man.
Yeah. We own this motherfucker.
That's what's up.
And all I gotta do is just chase my dreams and turn this castle into an empire,
That's it. The compound. So now, Jamario, now you're at this point. Like, have you hit the acting part? Because I know you say you want to do some acting. Have you hit that yet?
Yeah, no. I've been doing it over the years. I'm doing here and there, doing some background act. Like I got in SAG like 3-4 years ago. Never really benefited. I paid for my dues, and it was just, it's one of those where I wish I need to start putting more energy into that, because stand up it's already a wheel in motion. It's already happening. Where acting, I kind of never really focused on that. It was just something that coming here and there. I'll submit some stuff, but I never really got a chance to really break through.
Right.
Yeah.
But that's a desire. That's one of your lists. That's one.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. That's the next level up thing we're talking about.
Right.
That's only gonna help with my stand up. That are only one reason I want to do acting, obviously to get money, but to get recognition. Right. Or to help me book comedy shows.
Correct.
Or to help me get people to come see me at comedy shows.
Right.
It all come back to doing stand-up though.
Building that following. Exactly.
Yeah, building that following and just like help me. If I get on a TV show and it's going to help me sell tickets for a tour, or, you know, people gonna be like, oh, he do comedy. Oh, let's go see him do comedy. Like, that's one of those. Like, that's the whole point.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I think the biggest thing, you've hit on a lot of the points of what I feel like a lot of comics who are in this game, whether they are just starting or getting more seasoned, what would you say to those who are, really considering, really entering into this thing and trying to make it, make it a real career?
Well, the internet, the last 10 years kind of changed the game for a lot of people. I would say if you want to do stand-up comedy, you got to perform in front of strangers and live audiences. Mm-hmm. But you necessarily could build a following online and just whatever you need to do to get your creativity out there, and then still practice getting on stages. Like, where people could blow up and get 1 million followers on Instagram or TikTok. And they're like, oh, now I want to do comedy now too. I got all these people following me, come see me on a show, and then they go see you and you bomb, or you're not funny because the videos you edit and you do over, and so it's like comedy is something you got to still practice at, because it's not like the internet, so it's an art form. You can't cheat. So it's like, if you're not really going to do it, then I feel like people that's not really going to do it should not do it and just do their videos and just keep doing that, whatever's working. But if you want to do stand-up, you got to put in the hours and put in the work and write and perform as much as possible. And that take, as I said, that take shortcuts. No shortcuts, and that take time.
Absolutely. Well, shit, I know you got a show tonight, and right quick as we're wrapping, I just wanted to express to our viewers. First of all, I don't know, you got a show tonight in Santa Monica. Do you have any other shows that are tweaking in for the rest of the week?
I got one tonight. It's a spot called Neat LA. It's a bar in Santa Monica. Okay. Then I got on Thursday, Madhouse Comedy Club in San Diego. It's in downtown San Diego.
Yeah.
And then Friday we got Shooters
right in Temecula. Sonny's Louddmouth Comedy Presents.
Louddmouth Comedy Presents.
That's it.
With the Marine of Comedy hosting.
Kevin Davis.
And Regina, After 5. Is it After 5, Regina?
After 5 Ivory, man. Yeah. I got her coming on next on this segment too tonight. So
yeah, Regina, the homegirl.
Y'all gonna tear Temecula up, man.
I know Regina for years. I know Kev for years. So it's gonna be a fun show. And then I'm leaving for 2 weeks to do the ships, and I'll be back on the 24th, and then I have a show on the 28th at the Hollywood Park Casino in Inglewood, right across the street from the new Clipper Stadium. They do comedy there every last Tuesday. It's called 50 Shades of Comedy.
Oh, yeah, I saw
great
that.
Show with Rob Perron. He a veteran comedian. He used to be on Def Comedy Jam. He really cool guy. It's his show. He hosting, so I'm doing his show on the 28th.
And they're doing it at the Clippers Stadium or at the Hollywood?
No, across the street from the Clipper Stadium.
At the Hollywood.
It's at the Hollywood Park Casino.
Yeah.
Cat Williams used to host a show there years ago, like back in the early 2000s at the Hollywood Park. Cat Williams.
Oh, nice.
Back in like 2000, 2001 at the Hollywood Park Casino. Cat Williams used to host there, so it's like full circle now. Rob hosts there, and it's really cool.
Don't worry, I'm gonna have to check it out. Well, man, Jamario, I appreciate you, dog, and I look forward to having you in the building on Friday, right here in Temecula, man. It's going to be a phenomenal show. And I was talking to Kevin earlier. He spoke nothing but just high regard for you, and I think it's going to be a pretty special thing because all of the synergies that are being there. We'll have a comedy showcase right before our feature comedians. And so it's an opportunity always to network and everything. And so I just want to give a little bit of time and essence so that we can find out a little bit more about Jamario McClain beyond the mic, right?
I appreciate that.
And I guess to wrap this up, just give us just a quick snippet of why you feel that you're doing what you're doing as far as the love of comedy.
Well, it's a gift from God that you can't be selfish and keep to yourself. You got to share with the world. Yeah. And you find something you love to do, then you really just doing what you love. It's not really work. It's like more of a calling and a passion.
Yes,
And I like what I love. I love what I do. And I'm going to do it till I'm dead and old. I'm going to be Bill Cosby sitting in the chair performing until I, it's like, it's just something I have to do. It's not nothing I want to do. I have to do it.
Yeah.
I appreciate you, Sonny.
So cool with you. I love it, man.
Thank you.
All right, honey. Well, I look forward to seeing you on Friday.
See you on Friday. We're going to have a good show.
Yeah.
Peace and love.
Peace and love.
All right.
You're listening to the LouddMouth Radio Network.
Here at Wonderland Learning Center, we're located at 288 East Main Street in San Jacinto. We provide a safe and secure learning environment. We are now enrolling 2 to 5-year-olds with our preschool curriculum. We offer before and after school care. Breakfast, lunch, and snacks are provided. We accept all programs. We are open Monday through Friday from 6 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. Our website is wonderlandlearningcenter.com.
Hello, my name is Takasha Smith. I'm the owner of Takasha's Kitchen, based out of Menifee in the Southern California area. As a chef and caterer, I provide private cooking classes, couples dinners, and private parties. As a female pitmaster, I am able to create a personalized experience for your family reunion gatherings. I create menus based on my clients' needs to have a more personal vibe. You can find Takasha's Kitchen on all social media networks such as Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and my YouTube channel at Takasha's Kitchen. And that's spelled TACASHAS Kitchen, KITCHEN.
You're listening to the LouddMouth Radio Network. What's up, y'all? It's the homie Sonny. Y'all know what time it is. It's Sonny's LouddMouth Comedy Presents, and we're coming back for a whole new show for January 10th, 2025. And guess what? It's a Friday night. Do not play around. Go to LouddMouth Comedy, LouddMouth comedy.com. We got some amazing comedians for the next show. Feature comedians Jamario McClain, Regina Ivory, and you know the show is hosted by nobody other than the Marina Comedy, Kevin Davis. Doors open at 7. Comedy showcase starts at 8, and your feature comedies go up right after that. $25 advance tickets, $35 at the door. But guess what? Right now, we got a limited time offer of 2 tickets for $45. You got to get them, LouddMouthComedy.com, and check it. My birthday people, I know this is Capricorn season now. We're going into January. If you got a group of folks and you want to come in and have a good time, go ahead and get your reserved tables. You know you can get those right now, LouddMouthComedy.com. Don't wait. Limited time offer. See y'all then. Peace. Performing comedy is like creating magic. To hear the room explode with laughter is priceless. And to produce comedy is like having a glass of Stella Rosa, the ability to have others wind down with laughter. With LouddMouth Comedy, it isn't just about me, Sonny. It's also the many hardworking comedians that are dedicated to writing and performing night after night, stage after stage, displaying their talents to the world, and we all do it for the love of comedy. Sometimes you have to remember to relax and savor the moment one sip at a time. Cheers. Here's to 13 years of LouddMouth Comedy.
At Kroger, an annual Boost membership just got even better. Now you can choose from Disney Plus with ads, Hulu with ads, or ESPN Plus on us when you sign up. Plus, enjoy unlimited free delivery, double fuel points, exclusive offers, and free items. Sign up for a Boost membership today. It's an easier way to save, including new streaming options to relax with while we deliver your groceries. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Restrictions apply. See site for details.
It is Ryan Seacrest here. There was a recent social media trend which consisted of flying on a plane with no music, no movies, no entertainment. But a better trend would be going to ChumbaCasino.com. It's like having a mini social casino in your pocket. Chumba Casino has over 100 online casino-style games, all absolutely free. It's the most fun you can have online and on a plane. So grab your free welcome bonus now at ChumbaCasino.com. Sponsored by Chumba Casino. No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus terms and conditions apply.